Hello there, it's Kathy here from Cookstars. We're on day 2 of our recipes and today we are going to make banana bread. The reason I wanted to do this one, I've got some really quite manky bananas to use up, but actually for this recipe they're perfect. When they're like this, obviously they're that little bit more squishy, which will help us because we're going to have to use the fork to squish them down, and also they're a bit sweeter as well, so they're perfect for what we need. Okay, so we're going to start off then. We'll start off by measuring out 70 grams of butter, so if you just pop that into your bowl. Then we need 70 grams then of sugar. So I've got caster sugar. Caster sugar is ideal, but if you've only got granulated sugar, that'll do the trick, all right. In the class, the way that we tend to do it is using bowls so that the children can use their spoon into the bowl that they're cooking it in. So that's what I'm going to show you now. So 70 grams of that as well. There we go. And then when we've got the sugar and the butter together, we're going to use the back of the spoon then to squish all of the butter into the sugar. So this is called creaming. And you need to just keep on working it all together using the back of the spoon and just keep on going round and round until all of the sugar is gone, until it's all gone into one mixture. Might take a little bit of time. It depends how warm your butter is as well. If you've had it in the fridge, this will take a little bit of time. There we go. So you can see now that's all come together. That's exactly how we want it. I'll just put that back onto the scales. We're going to put our other ingredients in now. So we need half a teaspoon of baking powder. So I'm just going to put that on top. And half a teaspoon also of vanilla. This is going to give it a really nice taste. And we need a teaspoon of milk as well. We might need a bit more milk at the end. You'll see how we go. And the next thing we're going to put in then is the egg. Easiest way for a child to crack an egg is if you get them to hold it in their hands, or if you hold it in your hand like this, and then get a knife and you're just going to give it a sharp tap in the middle so that you're aiming to kind of crack it in the middle of the egg. So you just do a really hard tap. You do need to be quite firm with it. And then you'll make a line in the middle, and then you're just going to put your thumbs either side of that, and then turn it upside down in your bowl. And then just gently open it up and the egg will pop out. There we go. Might want to give your hands a little wipe. So you can give all of that a stir together now. Does need to be done really well. And then we're going to do our banana. So if you peel your banana, we'll go into a different bowl with this one. If you peel your banana, mine is really quite squelchy because it's very, very ripe. Another day, I don't think I would have been able to use this one. Just pop it into the bowl, and then using a fork, you're just going to use the back of the fork then to give it a good squidge. So if your banana is really ripe like mine, this will be quite easy to do. If you've got a ripe banana, that's absolutely fine. You can use them. It'll just be a bit harder to do this bit, that's all. It'll just take you a bit more time. So you don't want it really, really runny. I quite like a bit of chunkies of mine, so like that is about right. So just put that into the bowl that we were using earlier. And we'll give that another stir up now. And if we put that back onto the scales, then we're just going to measure out now 70 grams of self-raising flour. So we've used 70 grams of butter, 70 grams of sugar, and now we're putting in 70 grams of self-raising flour. If you're wanting to do a larger cake than I'm doing, all you need to do is obviously increase the quantities of everything. So if you were using 2 bananas, you'd obviously put in 2 eggs, and you do 140 grams of the sugar, butter and the flour as well. I'm going to be using this tin for mine, just to give you an idea of the quantities that you need depending on your tin size, or your cake tin size. So I'm going to be using one of these, like a takeaway carton. So I'm just going to stir all of those ingredients together now. You don't want to stir it too much. Once all of your ingredients have come together, that'll be right. And then you can have a look then and see if you think you might need a little bit more milk. I think mine's okay. Mine looks about right. This is the sort of consistency that you're looking for. So it is quite gloopy and it is fairly thick, and that's because you've got the chunks of banana in it, but that's absolutely fine. So all you need to do now is put that into your tin. And we're just going to cook that in the oven then. And we're going to put it in at 180 degrees fan oven, which is gas mark 4. There we go. And when it is done, I will bring it out and show you. Okay? See you in a bit. So here it is, my banana bread is ready. It cooked for around about 30 minutes and it's been cooling for around about 25 minutes. It's still a little bit warm, so I'm gonna have a slice of it now while it's still warm. I love it like this. It'd be brilliant to see your photos if you want to post them. Don't be shy, they don't have to be perfect. Home cooking isn't perfect, that's the whole point. It just tastes really good and you've made it. So it's always special. So would love to see those photos if you want to post them. Any photos that we do get then will go into our competition, and at the end of the week the franchisees will choose amongst them and choose a winner who will win our prizes. So I hope you enjoyed cooking it. Look out for the next recipe, there'll be